Greetings! I am Herbert Erpederp, and today I'm going to build this pair of World War I German A7V tanks from Flames of War's Great War range. Opening the box, we can see that there is 2 hulls, a whole load of metal parts, and a sheet of decals. I like that they included so many Maltese crosses. I'll be able to find quite a few uses for these. The hulls are really nicely cast. I've come to expect this from Flames of War models. All those hatches, rivets and vents look really good. The metal parts, as usual, aren't quite as well cast as the resin, but they're still pretty good. They'll just take a little bit more work. What I like is that you get options for regular mudguards or cut down ones. I chose to build one of each version. The camera can't see it, but the tracks have an arrow pointing to the front so that you know which way to mount them. They weren't quite a perfect fit, but a little bit of filing took care of that. The tracks are ambidextrous, so it doesn't really matter which side you glue them on as long as they are facing the right way, which I think is pretty good. I do have a minor gripe with the tracks though. They seem to be a tiny bit too long for the hull, and if you look close enough they don't really seem to go behind the armour plate, but straight into it. No big deal though. The little armour plates that go between the tracks are a tight fit and needed quite a bit of filing before they would fit nicely. The mudguards were much better, and while they did need some filing, it wasn't a lot. They fit very well, just be careful when you glue them on that you get them facing the right way. The next thing I added was the 5.7cm main gun. It was easy to clean up and it fit right into its port. Be sure to mount it the right way up. I almost glued mine in upside down. And finally, the machine guns, of which these things have plenty. This was my least favourite part of the build, just because of how fiddly they were to clean up and glue into their ports, though it was more of a minor annoyance than anything, and not a serious issue. In the end, I think you'll agree they do look rather cool. Here are the completed models. These were very quick to build and not particularly difficult. They're really well detailed, and in my opinion they look fantastic. They were a bit of an impulse purchase for me, and one I definitely don't regret. I don't really have any plans to play Great War, I just thought these would look cool and be fun to paint. I might use them as objective markers or something in games of late war, but otherwise they'll simply be cool display models. Fun fact, the only surviving A7V tank in the world resides in a museum very close to my house, and so before I paint these I plan to visit the museum for some inspiration. I hope this was helpful to you in some way. Subscribe for more videos including the painting of these models, which will happen soon. Thanks for watching. Farewell.